Okay, welcome back to Box to Battlefield, guys. As you know, Hornet Hobbies is basically I'm retiring, and Hornet Hobbies is closing down very shortly. Dave and I are working on our new studio to carry on these videos for you guys. It's been a huge pleasure, guys, bringing all this forward and all our lessons, and Dave's been a fantastic addition to our little thing here at Hornet Hobbies. And thanks so much, Davey.
Oh, my pleasure. Thanks for bringing me in, Dave. It's been a lot of fun. And I just want to echo your comments. It's been a pleasure for me to be doing these videos and to share some of the things that I've been able to pick up over time. So it's been a lot of fun.
And this is just a sampling of the things that we've done over the last 2 years, and not to spook anybody, because I'm retiring from the hobby business, I'm certainly not retiring from the videos. You and I have a lot of plans moving forward on this, and it's going to be a great, next probably 36 months or so. I think you guys will be very tired of us after the next 36 months.
If they're not already.
If they're not already. I mean, one of the things that I would like to do in the near future is just do a little more contemporary things. Dave has been fortunate enough to do this AMX 13, but as you guys see, we have a lot of World War II. 80% of our product here is World War II, and that's fine.
It's always a very popular subject, right? And a lot of the techniques that we use on the whether it's a World War II subject or a Six-Day War subject, the techniques are applicable to. They go back and forth. You can apply them to modern or World War I or World War II, whatever the Korean War, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, exactly. And based on sales here at the hobby shop, it's split down the middle between World War II and contemporary armor. So I just don't want to see. Sometimes some of our viewers, they think, oh, it's a King Tiger or it's a Sherman. I'm not going to watch any longer. Whereas if we isolate and tell people that we're going to do contemporary and World War II moving forward, I think that's important just to tell the game.
And who knows? Who knows? Maybe a different maybe an aircraft gets in there. Maybe a science fiction subject gets in there. Like
a science fiction subject would be great. I think.
Like I'd love to do like a nice little Star Wars Bandai kit and weather that up just the way you would a piece of armor type of thing.
And like you said, these tips that you and I think a lot of the time we give people some basic tips, but with advanced results. So I think it's very adaptable to go from one subject matter to another, including ships too.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I think the more the different subjects, the more different subjects you do in terms of ships or cars even. I mean, there's a whole discipline to doing cars. If you can take that and apply that, you're going to learn things back and forth, and you're going to those techniques are going to cross pollinate, and then you're going to be a better modeler as a result. I believe that.
I mean, even if you remember back, I did a 15-minute thing on painting this lamppost, which obviously applies even to model railroaders. I mean, they probably, if they tuned us in, could get something out of our, my little 15-minute thing about weathering up the lamppost here. So. And obviously the model railroaders can take advantage of the groundwork things too. So once again, guys, Dave and I aren't going anywhere. We're changing studios, and we're in the process of that. So there's going to be a slight downtime. But we do have some interesting subjects which we're going to talk about in just a couple of seconds. And as soon as that studio is all put together, you and I will be right back at it. So tell us what you're going to do next, Dave.
Yeah, I mean, we talked about moving to contemporary, but I'm going to stay with World War II.
And so am I.
And I'm going to do this Tamiya BT7, and there's a few, I got a new resin turret for it, Aber barrels, some photo etch for the engine grill, and some nice, beautiful Fruel tracks. So that'll be the next topic we'll do it, and we're going to do it kind of pretty much in the same scheme here, and I've got some aftermarket decals for it as well that we'll use. So that'll be the next subject on my side of the fence. Yeah,
and on mine, the King Tiger subject here in the little diorama and vignette is not finished, as you guys know. It's finished as far as this chapter of the videos, but it's gonna come back, and I'm gonna put the American Jeep on it with the press markings on it. I'm going to paint the little figure, and so coming up in the spring of 2019, this thing will be absolutely finished. But one of the things I do want to do is this. So once again, not contemporary, but
Well, we promise contemporary will follow shortly thereafter.
yeah, we'll figure that out. And I'd also like to thank Elliot for his contribution to our little vignette. And
did a great job on the figure. And
and I think in projects moving forward, he's going to also join us again. So
great
for Elliot to join us. And then, of course, early in this shooting, John Mahar joined us and Mike Rinaldi.
That's right, yeah.
It was great, and thanks to you, Davey.
It's my pleasure. A lot of fun doing this.
It's been fantastic.
A lot of fun doing this.
And I hope we've, helped out people as far as their modeling goes. And I'm sure that if you and I were the kindling of a little, fire, these guys got sparked up and
I hope so. Yeah, I mean, we got a lot of great. We got some constructive feedback on the videos, and we get a lot of great positive reinforcement that people are they're following this and they're engaged and they're learning some stuff and they're picking up some good tips. So that's music to our ears. We love to hear that. That's why we're here. That's why we're doing this. So glad to see it's having some positive effect.
And the way it gets to you guys is through our cameraman Robert.
Yeah,
he's going to join us. Come here, Robert.
Robert is the brains behind the whole operation here.
Thank you.
So without Robert, we don't have any of this. He puts all of this together.
Thank you, Robert.
Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Robert.
Good time.
Thank you.
Robert is the key, guys, to this whole thing going on.
He's the smart one.
And I mean, guys, I think some of you guys know that I shoot, or the three of us shoot early Sunday mornings, and sometimes I'm here at 6:30 in the morning, but Robert's right behind me at 6:45, and it's cold up here in Ontario, and like this morning it was like -10, and yet Robert's never late. He's always on time, and he's always got his batteries charged. He's the force behind our things going forward.
Absolutely.
So thanks again, Robert.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And moving forward, you're staying with our team, aren't you?
Yes, of course.
Yeah,
Yep.
we're keeping the crew together, so it'll be the same sort of mindset behind everything. So
Yeah.
we'll look forward to that.
So we'll be back probably late February, early March at the latest. But we have a whole schedule of things coming forward. So
Yeah.
okay, thanks,
Great.
Rob.
So
Thanks so much.
Thanks, David.
And thank you. Yeah, thanks, Dave, again. And thank you, everybody, for
tuning us in.
For bringing us into your hobby rooms and sharing this experience with us. Without you guys, this is all kind of pointless. So
Yeah.
thanks very much.
Thanks very much.